was fun. It was very, very different from the stuff I usually get to do.
One more. From How Did You Know? From Dom. Ready, and action!
How did you know she was drowning?
That guy sees the future, dude.
It was Jorge trying to get drunk. I suggested earlier on that he should drink a bottle of whiskey. He said, no, I don't need to drink a bottle of whiskey. I'm going to do 10 or 15 whirly gigs.
You call them whirly gigs? You really do?
Whirly turns.
As shown here. Check this out. This comes from the De Niro Pacino School of Acting. Here we go. Wow.
We thought it would be very cool for Hurley and Charlie to really force him to tell them how is it that Desmond knows these things that are going to happen, but they wouldn't like the answer once they got it.
Thanks for the drink, pal.
Hey, I don't know what you're doing. You think because you turned some key that makes you a hero? I know a coward when I see one.
You don't want to know what happened to me! You don't want to know what happened!
Yeah, okay.
Nice.
Thank you. I just had a cracked it against, I think, Dominic's knee. He's obviously got stronger knees than I have.
Messing around with the big boys, you know. That's what you get.
How's your widow knee?
Your widow knee?
Ready? Desmond is experiencing flashes of the past and the future and the past.
No, yes. I flash forward. This is a scene in the past. Now, this is me reliving my life again. God, I'm confused now. Damn.
Are you bloody insane? Just tell me if it's possible.
The island full of mysterious hatches, or the computer which keeps the world from ending?
That print? Really good. Okay. Take one. They're good.
So I think I've got it figured. I think I'm given a second chance with a partial memory of what's gone on before. So I'm getting flashes of I've done this before. This seems familiar. I've done that.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Just had a bit of a deja vu, that's all.
Today we're on the streets of Honolulu, Chinatown, filming a scene where Desmond sees a young Charlie, hence beautiful good looks, busking on the streets of London for his supper.
A fiver! Thank you very much.
Where do I know you from?
Charlie obviously thinks he's a loon. This is the point where I think Desmond is convinced he realizes that he can predict the future.
It was today, I remember. This was real. No, I remember.
One would argue the first time that series of events happened, Desmond probably never approached Charlie, didn't even recognize him. He just walked out of Widmore's office and kind of kept on going. So there the paradox effect takes place, and you wonder, did Desmond change anything when he was back there?
I think it was one of our more successful episodes in creating another place, creating England. And it was a combination of locations that Jim Triplett and our team found that we could then fake, like Charlie playing in that street or the underground station. We had a little tunnel, but nothing else was there. We put England behind.
This isn't really happening, is it? I've had a concussion. I've manifested you. You're my subconscious.
Am I?
Miss Hawking is some sort of temporal policeman in place to make sure that everybody who's supposed to get to the island does.
Ready and kabang!
That man was supposed to die. That was his path.
She intervenes and basically says you have to. That is your fate. You have no choice. And it comes back to this sort of idea of free will on a very sort of grand scale.
I've got a ring. She'll say yes. I can choose whatever I want.
It seems that in different times things can change, but as Mrs. Hawkins says, the universe has a way of course correcting.
I can't do this.
You can't do what?
Us.
Okay, keep her rolling, fake the throw.
It doesn't matter what you do. You can't change it.
You are going to tell me what happened to you?
When I turned that key, my life flashed before my eyes.
He's now saying, I have this burden on me, but now I'm giving it to you as well. Charlie, you're going to die. And we've always thought it was a really cool episode.
This episode, Hurley finds a Dharma van out in the middle of the jungle, and him and some of the other guys get the thing started again.
What are y'all doing? You're gonna help us fix this thing.
And why in the hell would I do that?
Because there's beer.
I've been preaching since season 1. We need to find some beers. Woo! Ha-ha! Now we're talking. Beer. Beer. Now you got it. It was a lot of fun teaching Jen to, a little English mixed with a little beer etiquette.
The comedic scenes with Josh were just so much fun to play because it was a lighter side. It was a nice change of pace. Are we shotgunning or no?
No, we're going in another scene. We were all mooing throughout the day, the entire crew. Beer, beer. So it was a fun day. Yeah, good times. Beer.
Come on, get up. We got work to do.
And then we had to push that thing down the hill.
I didn't have to push very much because I had to steer.
Hurley, no. Dudes, I know how to drive.
Thank you.
Action!
I don't really drive stick, but usually when you have to drive stick in a movie, it's on the worst car in the world. It's always like an old, beat-up, run-down car. No, it was not my idea. My idea would be an automatic. But, the whole Dharma basis of, kind of has a hippie feel to it. It's very peace and love. And so, what else but a VW bus, really?
Right there. Roll, please. Rolling. Rolling. Action.
We did go down a pretty decent hill. First it was kind of being very steady because you had the guy with the camera. But then at the end they kind of said, okay, go for it. So we got to kind of cut loose a little.
Oh, yeah!
There's also the parts where they would just shake the van and they would hit it with branches and stuff so they could shoot close-ups. It's funny. It's a little cheesy where you see it's almost like the old cliche where they turn the crank and they have spears going by to show, they're all marching kind of. It was just guys running by the van with their twigs. Smack! Yeah, that was a double doing the really big hill.
Those stunt guys are out of their minds. They gunned it, so they go flying down this hill, bouncing all around us.
The first one's always a nervous one. We didn't get a chance to rehearse because we got rained out before. So our first rehearsal was on film, and, it went well. It was actually faster than they thought.
Cut! Hey, that was the slow version.
Hurley's all about keeping the group together, keeping the camaraderie up.
It was just great to have as much fun on camera as we do off camera.
He's kind of a community love monger.